Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
Poppin' Off.
It was
Poppin' Off.
See?
and also poisonous.
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
Happy Thor's Day.
Happy holidays from Poppin' Off.
Wow.
What?
This is
Welcome
all
to Poppin'
Christmas.
Off. I am Danny Otto. Happy Thursday. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only, Danos.
Hello. Good evening.
And we lied on Tuesday.
Yes.
Joining with us special, it's Megatron.
Hi, what was that? I'm so confused.
I am too. Just go with it.
Okay. Hi.
Yes.
Yeah. What was that?
The pre-intro actually has to do with one of our stories tonight on Gamer Tags.
My guess is Resident Evil.
You are correct.
Hey!
Who
But
else
which
is
game?
joining?
3.
Wrong.
Damn it.
It's actually 1.
Damn it. What's up, Megatron? What are you looking on your
I
desk
can't hear
for?
myself all of a sudden. I could earlier.
I can hear you.
Okay. Well, as long as you guys can hear me, that's all that matters.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear all of us, but you
I
can't
can hear
yourself.
everybody in my
It's
headphones,
probably
but not me.
one of your volume knobs.
I don't know.
It's
I
down.
could earlier though, and I haven't touched it. So.
Have you?
There's
Not
Have you.
100%.
There's a drink in front of her.
There's a drink here. So.
Also, joining with us, special present for tonight. Hashtag Shut Up Pete.
Yay.
And we can't hear you. Is Pete muted?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm muted.
What were you trying to say?
I was gonna say it's like I'm Christmas Pete. It's like a Christmas treat. Except it's Christmas.
Wow.
I really like
That's
the
cute.
holiday music with a likely story there. I really like hearing those tunes.
I wish I could take any credit for that, but it's Sean and his good friend Phil. They made a Christmas version of Kiss and a Christmas version of With the Lights On, which we're calling With the Christmas Lights On.
Mm-hmm.
They're absolutely incredible, those two versions. And like I said, I'm getting them posted.
To Macy's, hopefully.
I mean, we'd make millions. I'll split
Yeah.
it with Sean and Phil and probably not the rest of the band. Just Sean and Phil, and it'll all go back into
With the Christmas lights on and mistletoe kiss, right? Is that it?
Oh,
I mean, I'm just saying.
Huh.
It works.
She wants us to split the money with her. Too.
No,
on board.
not at all. You can take that. That's yours.
I like where this is going. I like Sean's little Daft Punk thing that he's got going on between him and his buddy. Like, I think this is all great. I'm ready. I'm ready for the Grammy.
How have you been, Pete? We haven't seen you in a while.
I have been well. Work has been crazy. But I've been well. LA is getting cold.
Don't,
Pete,
No.
even
No.
Don't,
give me-
Pete.
No, I looked at
Is
your
it
weather today. It
62?
is not cold. compared
82
to
is
here.
not cold, Pete.
Is
82
it
degrees
Is
is
it
not
62 at night? I feel bad.
Did it snow yesterday?
It's gonna. Yeah.
No.
cold.
Is it 20 degrees right now? Okay, no, I didn't think so.
No.
So you have to wear a fashion choice jacket. I'm so
Yeah,
sad for
exactly.
you.
I mean,
So I can't wear my favorite tank top anymore.
I always said LA winter is like a fashion opportunity. You get to pull out your cute jackets and little scarves and hat sets. Here it's a necessity.
yeah, I don't look like a crazy person wearing a beanie anymore. Like now I look like winter.
There you go.
Mm.
So my season.
So I was telling you as we were getting ready to start the show that I have officially finished every episode of Catfish that I'm able to watch. Thanks to you, by the way. Just kind of just talking about Catfish here and there, and that you've been working on it. And again, not this isn't even your first time. This is the second time you've been working on Catfish.
Second road.
Yeah. And yeah, I got hooked on it again. And I watched all of the newer seasons that I hadn't seen the first time.
You got hooked on it. That's perfect.
Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Get it? It was a very interesting. The last season was very interesting, and I like how the whole tag was. We have stuff in here that of like catfish firsts, and every episode had a catfish first. I know you can't tell us about the new season, any kind of specifics or anything, but is it in the same vein of that? Like where just like crazy shit happens that hasn't happened before, or are we getting back to like the nitty gritty of what normal catfish.
In a way it's getting back to like really what Catfish was all about, and like it's the first episodes on this new season are going to Morty's mind blowers here. Morty's mind blowers. Completely, it's ridiculous. Like the stories of Catfish that'll make you realize, oh my God, this is going on in the world.
Yeah. When does the season start?
I think it's gonna start at the end of January. I think
Awesome.
that's
I'll be watching it when I go home to visit my
we're
family.
filming our last episode next week
Awesome.
I mean,
Awesome.
for the year.
how
cool.
how long is the season? Because I was looking, the last season was like 30 something episodes.
It's a lot of episodes.
Wow.
And like I mean, again, one thing that I will always say, like, if to know about like Catfish and the thing is like, for every say 300 or 400 stories that we get in, 3 of them are viable.
Wow.
Wow.
So it is like, yeah, I talk to a lot of people all day, and then I get tired of talking to people at night.
You're just like, I don't
Thank God it's
wanna
the
be
morning right
sad
now.
anymore. Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Like I'm out. Tap out.
All right, so we have pops of the night. We don't have a lot of time, so why don't we just tease that we have a pop of the night, and we'll bring it up next segment as soon as we get back.
What is it?
We don't have it physically here. We have a new line, just like we did with Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay.
There's a new line that got announced that I think Pete will also enjoy. So I wanted to make sure that it was for this episode when I knew Pete was going to be here.
Okay.
So guys, stay tuned. We'll be back
Hear that
right
music,
after
Dan?
this.
It's a little Radiohead for us.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
How did I
Stay tuned.
recognize that
We'll
first?
be back with Disney Plus and Us, Netflix and Spill,
Hmm?
the Pop of the Night. Stay tuned. All of that and more right after this.
It's a little-
It's popping off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I like it.
And it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/Poppin' Off Show. It's Poppin' Off.
The execs at Netflix tell the actors that are promoting their stuff that's going to Netflix that they want to stay away from the terms binge watching.
Didn't they coin the term binge watching? Isn't that like what they're known for?
Right, but they want to stay away from binge watching, the term binge
They
watching.
want to go to
Why?
what? Like Netflix and chilling?
But they want to get away from it because it has a negative connotation to it. You have to figure anything binge is just associated with binge drinking and binging anything.
But now, when I think of binge, I don't even think of binge drinking, I just think of binge watching.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Yeah, I think around.
Welcome into Poppin' Off! I am Danny Otto. Joining me tonight is Holidanos.
Holidanos. I'll take it. There's Nutmeg.
Nutmeg!
Nutmeg.
That's true. Hi, guys.
And all
That's
the
a
way in
good
LA.
Christmas-related nickname
Yeah.
for me. And Nutmeg's a standing nickname anyway, but that works for Christmas.
All the way in LA. It's a Christmas Pete!
Hi guys.
All right,
Thank you.
so we got yelled at during the break
We did?
because we didn't talk about the pop fast
Okay,
enough.
yeah, I
So we
remember.
have to talk about the pop immediately.
Spanked. We got spanked.
Hashtag blame Tim Pratt.
All right.
Anyway, so just like on Tuesday, we announced the new line of Rick and Morty pops, which Pete, I also thought you were going to love. But there's another line that got announced that's going to come out soon.
Mm-hmm.
So the pops of the night, or the pop line of the night, Billy Madison pops.
Oh my God. Wow.
These look
Wow.
incredible. I have to get Steve Buscemi and the Penguin. Like those, for
Oh
me,
my God.
those are like I have to have them no matter what.
Mm. That Steve Buscemi one is perfect.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I'm glad I called that guy.
Oh my God.
These are awesome. I'm very excited. Also, what else got announced? Happy Gilmore pops got announced.
They did?
Yes. And they have a chase of Chubbs, and it's the mangled hand.
No
When he
way.
glued it back together, and then Happy shook it, and it broke.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're pretty cool. We've got
Yeah.
some pretty cool ones. So
What always blows my mind about that is like you look at the shows in general from like the 90s. I mean, Seinfeld and Friends, for instance. Like they're getting wrapped up so hard into this canceled culture. Like I'm surprised that the Adam Sandler movies of old haven't been thrown into that too much because I can imagine them being a little offensive. They were really white, if we're being honest.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Chubbs was like, I'm trying to think of like the main characters. Chubbs was like the only main character in a lot of like
Is
Adam
Bob
Sandler
Barker as well? You got to get those obscure ones that had a big part. You know,
There's a 2-pack and it's Happy and Bob Barker.
oh my god.
Yeah.
God, that's amazing.
So hey, are there Seinfeld pops? I don't think there are there?
No. Population?
There's got to be a Seinfeld.
Well, I don't think I've seen
like
them.
what Sully said though, it doesn't always make sense. It's more when they can get the licensing rights to it. So it might just be one that they don't have the licensing rights to.
There are numerous pops of Michael Jackson. That man is still in children's rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Get that one? That was a pedophile joke.
P-file, hit it, John.
No, we have P-files for later.
Oh, we do?
actually do have P-files.
You got it though.
Special because I knew Pete was going to be here. We have a P-files edition story. So
I can't wait to comment on it. God, I can't wait.
So, Netflix and Spill?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So, one of the teaser trailers that we didn't have time to get to on Tuesday, and by the way, Nutmeg, hashtag Megatron.
Yes.
You weren't here Tuesday.
No.
So you didn't get to react to the Wonder Woman trailer like we did. So I'll give you time. I promise I will. Because it was amazing, and I want you to be able to react. And I want Pete to be able to react too. And
I'm in full agreement with everything you guys said. So
Pete, if you want to react to Ghostbusters or Free Guy or Wonder Woman trailer, you can. But I want to get to this trailer first, just so maybe we can react to all the video stuff, because this is the only video trailer we have today.
Okay.
Hit it.
The Guys Season 2 teaser trailer got released also.
You mean the boys?
The
guys. I was like, the guys.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. What?
Sorry. 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 The Boys
Nailed it.
Season 2. Nailed it. All right. Boys Season 2 teaser trailer got released, and a whole bunch of crazy shit's happening.
Yeah.
It
As
looks
expected.
awesome. Guys, can we?
As it should.
Dread with his eyes set on the lead. The tears don't stop the fire. It's killing time.
There.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a great clip.
There's so much, even in that, like that's like
That was all action packed.
that was like a 10% clip of the actual clip. Like,
Yeah.
and there's even in that, there's so much happening.
I want to know who's read the comic books, as if this is true to the comics or if it's like loosely based.
I think it's loosely based, but it's more in like if you read the graphic novel, then you know things that are going to happen, but
Okay.
you don't know everything that's going to happen.
Now, has this story ended? Can you read this entire story in comic book form right now?
I don't know.
Population? Where's Sean? Where's Sean at? Where's Sean?
It's
John?
going on your
John?
Christmas list, though. I'm probably gonna give you
Probably
the
gonna
boys.
buy it before Christmas.
This is why it's
Tonight.
hard to get him any presents, population, because
The
if he
guys.
wants something, he just gets it. So I have to really think outside the box and find something that he's never even heard of, that he doesn't know exists, to get him a
You
gift.
go, Dan. You're an
hard.
independent man. You get whatever you want.
Thank you.
Pete, that's easy for you to say. You are not his girlfriend.
He's close though, right,
Has-
Pete?
Very close. Very
He's
close.
close.
So, but what do you guys think about this? Are you guys excited?
That looks so good.
Yeah.
That was a great trailer, teaser. I want to call it a trailer.
Well, it was more of a teaser because it was just sporadic things happening. We
When's
don't
it
know.
airing?
It just says 2020.
2020.
We don't really have an idea of exactly when it's coming out. We don't really know.
I got my mom hooked on that too. My
Really?
mom's seen every single episode. Everybody I know loves that show.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pete, what do you think about this?
I can't wait. Like I honestly, I am oddly in love with Aaron Moriarty,
That's who is that?
the star.
Oh.
Starlight.
Starlight.
Okay.
Starlight.
I'm digging the long, crimped hair.
Yeah.
And she went back to the more revealing costume. So something
Yeah.
Well,
See what that's about.
I love her character development. Like I think that's awesome, and so like I'm really excited for how that plays out now in the second season.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like just you see that little scene where she's just kind of. I don't want to give anything away.
Season 1's been out for a while.
Yeah, you're not
dude.
giving anything away.
I think we can talk about it in detail now. It's been out for a while.
I have this strange inkling or this strange feeling, and again, I think John's probably talking about it right now, how like the similarity with the comics. But I honestly think that they're gonna really take her character, and it's going to go to the forefront at this point. Like I think she's already been she's already on IMDb's like top actresses to watch out for in 2020. Like I definitely think like this is gonna be her breakout like season. That's gonna literally like vault her into A-list.
Yeah, it seems like she is like either the star or the co-star of this. Like it was focused on her.
Yeah,
and I like that a lot.
I like that character a lot. She was good.
The Deep too. He kind of grew on me. I didn't like him at first, but all of a sudden he's like hilarious now.
I was really pleasantly surprised. I mean, I've said this before. Like, I didn't expect him to turn out to be my favorite character on the show.
Yeah.
I didn't expect Chase Crawford, like from Gossip Girl, to be like that guy. You know what I mean? Like, this is a great opportunity for him as an actor too to kind of prove he does something different, and he's not just some like pretty.
Yeah.
Playboy from a CW show or whatever network that was on, you know?
So here's what I wanted to do before we get to another story. I wanted to give you and Pete time to react to the 3 trailers that we showed on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So that was Ghostbusters Afterlife, Wonder Woman 1984.
You can't
Sorry.
talk today.
And
The Guys. We're going to watch The Guys
and
tonight.
Free Guy.
Wonder Girl.
I said Free Guy right before I said The Guys, and The Boys is what I meant. Anyway, so I'm giving you an opportunity to talk about these.
And Ghost Breakers.
And Ghost Breakers.
That's somewhat accurate, at least.
It is somewhat accurate.
Yeah.
Watch the movies that made us.
All right. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Ghostbusters, I think, looks awesome. I mean, I think they're trying to show a different tone with this trailer. I mean, of course, it's gonna still end up being a comedy, I would assume, just because it's the same universe as that, and we've got Paul Rudd in there for sure, which is just delightful. And we kind of panicked checked IMDb to make sure the original cast dudes were in it.
Oh, they're
which
definitely
we are.
in it.
Yeah, so we're happy about that. And you guys were talking about the female Ghostbusters, which, by the way, I never even saw because I had no interest in it. And
I will say this: it's worth seeing. It's
okay.
not.
I've heard that there are good moments.
Yeah.
I think my problem is, and this ties into my reaction to Wonder Woman, and I'll caveat that, but like, I'm not really that big of a fan of Kristen Wiig, to be honest. And that's my only hesitation with Wonder Woman, is that I'm a little like, I'm still skeptical about
You saw
Kristen Wiig.
Bridesmaids, right?
Yeah, and that's the only thing I've ever liked that she's done. And she wasn't my favorite thing about that movie.
Kristen Wiig isn't my favorite. Who's the blonde girl in the female
God,
Ghostbusters? She was
my
from SNL
God,
also.
Yes,
and I can't remember.
yes. I'm blanking on her name too, and her face is in my mind right now.
Do you remember who I'm talking about?
What?
The Kate McKinnon.
Kate
right?
McKinnon.
Anyway,
Other
it
blonde,
came to me.
the other Ian from SNL. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Kate
hilarious.
McKinnon is a character in the female Ghostbusters.
Yes.
That was great. She played her character very, very well.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things I kind of half wanted to see, but like my response is always like, okay, well, if you want to have female Ghostbusters, cool. Integrated into the original storyline. I don't need a catered to women, all female Ghostbusters. I'm like, so if a woman's going to be a Ghostbuster, it has to be all women. That just feels a little
Feminine,
insulting.
right? Feminine. I mean, insulting. That's what I meant.
I don't know. I don't know how to articulate that feeling that I have about that. But that being said, with Wonder Woman, I will pause any. I've decided to set aside my feelings regarding Kristen Wiig, just because before the first Wonder Woman, I was so anti Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
And I was very anti her being that part. And I've never been more happy to say that I'm wrong about anything in a movie ever, because she totally proved me wrong. I love her. I can't imagine anybody being Wonder Woman except for her. She's
Matt
like this,
Damon, maybe.
Maybe Matt Damon, yeah. She's just this wonderful mix of fierce and adorable and statuesque and intelligent and all of these things. And that being said, because it's the same creative team, same director, assuming the same person casting probably saw something in Kristen Wiig that works. So I'm gonna trust them after the first one, I guess, is my point. And we didn't see much of Cheetah anyway in this trailer.
Free Guy?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love that actress. I'm blanking on her name, but I've seen her in a couple different things now. She's the lead from Killing Eve. She was nominated for awards for it. She was also the lead in White Princess that was on Stars, and she's an amazing actress. She's gonna blow up. She's such a nuanced, amazing British actress and
How
a
I Met Your
curvy
Mother.
actress.
By the way, she was in
Oh,
How
was
I Met
she?
Your Mother. She was one of Barney's girlfriends.
Oh,
That was
awesome.
like he almost like really.
Yeah. Reminds me a lot of Matt Damon. So.
And I mean, just as a woman looking for role models that aren't perpetuating this like sickly, rail thin, anorexic Hollywood beauty thing, like
hot.
I love her because she's so curvy and just a real woman in a lot of ways, and it's a great body image for women also. So I'm happy that she's getting more roles and getting out there.
Very cool. Hey, Pete. So we don't have a lot of time, but
what do you think?
Yeah, what did you think about those 3 trailers?
Sorry.
Ranking them from top to bottom, Free Guy as number 1. The originality of it, I love it. It's like a real life Wreck-It Ralph in that way. I'm really excited for that. Ghostbusters, Paul Rudd. Also Taika Waititi being the bad guy in that. I love him as a bad guy.
Yeah, Free Guy.
Free Guy. As far as Ghostbusters, Paul Rudd, I will watch anything with Paul Rudd, and the fact that he's in it now and the original cast. Yes, I'm all for that. I'm excited about it. The Wonder Woman, I'm in the same vein. I am like, I again, it's the saving grace of DC movies, but I'm really interested in seeing how the Kristen Wiig in a supervillain role plays.
Yeah.
Right. I think she can do it. I think. Yeah.
I mean, I think she's a great actress. I think she can act. It's just like, I don't know. It's really interesting seeing her. I mean, you're thinking of these kind of supervillains and stuff. I would never peg her.
Me either. Yeah.
You know what? You're kind of right on that. I agree.
Yeah.
Like I wonder how she, out of every woman out there, she gets that part for Cheetah.
Yeah.
Weird, but
like, she's funny, but I don't think of her when I think actress. You know what I mean? Like she's SNL to me, and then maybe she can do more. And I'm being, I'm putting her in a box that I
do you
shouldn't
want
be
to
doing,
play
but-
Cheetah? Who would be a better Cheetah? Do you think Matt Damon could do it, or?
Yeah, probably Matt Damon.
In the Loki,
he's
in
a
the
chameleon.
Loki
He can do
way.
anything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I think I look at Kristen Wiig the same way I look at like Jude Law when he was in Captain Marvel. Like I don't see Jude Law as a superhero, supervillain in any sense.
What about Albus Dumbledore? Do you see him as that?
God, that's a whole.
I'm
other
sorry. Wait, Jude Law? Did you not see like Road to Perdition or anything?
I
He
saw
was
The
amazing
Island.
in that.
I
Great
saw
villain.
The Island.
He's a great villain.
Saw the what?
The Island.
With
Oh,
the
yeah.
Island with Ewan McGregor?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
There are some that you can just, I feel like as nerds, there are some people that you can just see in those kind of superhero or supervillain roles.
I'm glad you pulled that out like immediately.
Yeah. Jude Law is a great bad guy, I think. He'd be a great bad guy.
Yeah.
He's a good bad guy in an action movie. I just don't see him.
Just
in-
because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you got to be a bad guy.
bad guy.
Yeah,
All right,
he's a
guys.
Little Prince.
Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this. Hashtag trending. So much more to get to. Stay tuned.
It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us for the first time ever is Zootape. Not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer, there's different levels of pro gamers.
People will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments. Almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament. The very top of the pro gaming level would be, it's your full-time job. There are people getting paid like 6-figure salaries a year to do gaming.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us in studio is Renest from Marvel's show The Gifted, from NBC's show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, from AMC's The Preacher. You're in everything.
I try.
I want to walk around with him just because he's so much taller than me.
It will look strange. We can skip.
Yeah.
It'll be funny.
We have to hold hands. and
Like a really
skip.
big smile. Like, it'll happen. Let's do it right now. After this, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just
right
go
after
through
this.
Times Square.
I'm waiting for the new plot to Twins.
Let's do it.
Oh! Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only, Holidanos.
Hi.
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
It's head banging.
Christmas Pete.
Or what about?
I can't hear you. Say it again.
I said that's me, damn it.
There we go.
Christmas Pete Carroll. What do you think of that? Christmas Pete Carroll. He loves the Seahawks.
You got so excited you spit.
I did. I was like, wait, I can say something.
All right, Sean, I have a very important question for you. That was my question, if you were ready or not. Time for the Florida Story of the Night!
What is that?
It's the Florida Man story.
She fell out of her chair.
I was looking at Megan trying to see if she was ready.
Prepared for this shit by
Did you
now.
see her? She flinched and she fell over in her chair.
I was just checking. I wanted to get it out super fast because she was like looking at her rundown, and I was like,
I'm gonna surprise her.
Happening.
I'm gonna surprise her.
This
you knew
is
it.
happening.
I think it was just like a Jesus.
All right. Florida man arrested for hiding and then stealing UPS packages.
So he hit him, then he stole them.
Well, he took him off the conveyor belt.
Oh, he's innocent. You can tell.
So,
That hair, though.
Yes, that hair.
Sideshow Bob, right?
This was submitted from Laura, I believe.
Oh.
In our group, in our Facebook group, when I said that I did not have a Florida Story of the Night because the original Florida Story of the Night was a repeat story that was just repeated and then put a different date on.
No.
Yes.
Well,
That's a
didn't you say there was
P-Files
like an
in and of its
update
own.
to it, like before somebody's arrested, now they're indicted, or I don't know, charges or whatever?
I don't know how you.
Literally the same article, the same mugshot, everything put in there. Nothing, no new information.
I thought Idle and Olaf looked familiar.
Yeah. I think they just reran it with a new date because it collided with Frozen 2 and Christmas season.
Oh, of course. They
and
just
all
get more
that
hits
stuff.
on their website.
Oh.
We fell into the trap.
And we figured it out.
We
Chuck
did.
another one up to the P-Files gang.
Again.
All right. So, lots of hashtag trending to get to. And if we run out of stuff, we've got plenty of Netflix and Spill that we did not get to at all. So, Baby Yoda.
Heard of him.
Knows and loves him. But he has an important message for drivers this holiday season. Can we throw that up?
That's cute.
Get it? Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Buckle your damn kids up, man.
Seriously.
Gosh.
Really? Why? I just thought they were road projectiles.
So, is that true or is that photoshopped? Did somebody really put that up? Like,
Yeah, I think that was actually on a
was
road
it
sign.
really on a roadside?
As far as I know, yes.
I think so.
Could be wrong.
I mean, if I'm driving, that
Somebody
makes sense.
snopes that shit.
Yeah, if I'm driving, I'm gonna try to take a picture of that and crash.
Probably.
There we go.
I'm
Right?
gonna have
Unless
my
it's on
kid
the 405.
Stand up out of his car seat.
Yeah, I'll
try
have
to
my.
take a photo of that.
Yeah, you get
Strap
Baby
that kid
Yoda to
on-
take the picture.
right on the roof with the tree.
Oh my goodness.
He's just sitting up there like Lieutenant Dan.
This was in Mississippi. The Mississippi Department of Transportation is the ones who put this up.
Okay.
We actually have a real photo. That one looked more photoshopped. This one does not look photoshopped at all. But this is a real photo. Came up.
Where the hell does Mississippi get?
A lot of Disney Plus subscriptions, I guess. Right?
All you got to get is one person in charge that's cool with Baby Yoda, man. It's like word jazz.
Of course, it's Mississippi. They're like, nah, we've got like real shit to worry about. But you know what? Let's make a Yoda joke.
Yeah.
It's okay. I would imagine Florida doing that. Florida has enough shit wrong with it. They would be like, you know what? Let's put this on them.
I mean, look, Mississippi's pretty close to Florida, so let's just right there.
Side
Anyway.
note, did you guys already talk about the pigeons?
No, that's the P-File. Shut up. We're going to get to it.
It's the P-File.
Shut up. We're going to get to it. Stop giving stuff away. The illusion is
shut your
gone.
mouth.
The illusion's gone. You want to just go to it now since you ruined it? We'll go to it now.
No, Sean's not ready. I'm gonna hear it from Sean then.
What pigeon thing? I try not to read this.
No pigeon thing. Anyway, so woman saves all of her Amazon boxes for the last 6 months to prank her husband. This is hilarious.
That is such a simple joke.
And
but
yeah.
it makes me so happy. And I'm like, where were those all this time? I mean, I guess she probably broke them down and stuck them somewhere. I can see some regular tape around there too.
Yeah.
but
This
that's
is
hilarious.
incredible. This is awesome. I kind of want to do this to other people now.
Also, though, like, how much does she order from Amazon? If that's 6 months worth
that's-
of orders, that's a lot.
That's why they own the world.
No. That's not hard. I mean, maybe if it's like if you're
I guess
not
maybe if you have kids and stuff too, and you order everything from Amazon, or like
That's what I'm
especially like
saying.
babies, you're ordering like big things of diaper. You know, I'm just saying, like,
right.
Thanks, Megs.
you order a lot
And
of
sometimes
things. then
even
yeah,
one
okay.
order
you.
comes in like 2 different
You're welcome.
boxes and stuff like that if they come
Yeah.
different days.
True.
Anyway, I thought that was hilarious and wanted to put that in.
Yeah. That's
Being that it's the holiday season, everybody's
such a
ordering.
simple joke. That's so funny. I love that.
All right. So, being that we are in the holiday season, giant inflatable Ralphie in the pink bunny suit has been erected in front of the actual A Christmas Story house.
Oh, wow. Where? Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Where's that? What state? Don't say Mississippi or Florida.
I'm going to say Mississippi and Florida. I
It's right
don't
on the
know.
border.
It's not in both places, Danny.
I don't know the. Yes, it's in 2 places. At
Is
the
that
same
the
time.
actual house where it was filmed?
It's in Ohio.
Oh,
Yes.
cool.
Inflatable Images also debuted was a 20-foot tall leg lamp this year. And I think something else was too. But anyway, yes. I thought
And
that
also a bullet.
What'd you say? Wait.
I said, and also a bullet.
Didn't they?
Fragile. It must be Italian.
Fragile.
Okay. Didn't they just remake A Christmas Story somewhere and they subbed the Red Rifle BB gun for something else because
They did not. I think you made that up.
no, I think somebody told
Do
me
you mean
this.
the musical?
Was it the musical and there was no Red Rider BB gun because that was too dangerous, so they
I
used something
know.
else?
I don't know. I know they just did a musical of it, and they also did a live televised version of that musical.
Okay,
of it.
so was-
maybe they did something like that for
Maybe
that.
in the I've not heard this.
I don't know. I'd have to
I
look
don't
it
think
up.
they used the gun because
We need an update on this. So
Yeah.
tell us on Tuesday.
Tuesday,
we'll look it
yes,
up.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yes.
Yes, because it's Thursday. So tell us on
Today's
Tuesday.
Thursday, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway,
He has
so
weird hours. He never keeps track of the days.
I am upset at the one and only Megatron
What?
Me too.
about
For
this
what?
next story.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
Apparently, Starbucks has a secret menu, and on that secret menu, a new item has been added:
What is it?
Adorable.
Baby Yoda Frappuccino.
No way.
So
Megatron goes to Starbucks before she comes in here.
What a
most of
jerk.
the time. And I asked her. She came in the door and I was like, "Did you get it?" And she goes, "No."
Starbucks was closed. Okay.
Yeah,
the one
they don't
on the corner
close.
closes at 9.
They don't close.
The one around the corner closes at 9. I
At
missed
9?
it.
No, that's their peak hour.
Okay, well, the one further away is over later, but so I read closer about it. Actually, what it is, so it's not like an official Baby Yoda drink on the
What?
secret menu. What it is you. This
You
is how you
posted
order
this
it.
story.
I know, but if you actually read the article and look deeper into it, the
don't do that.
The way
I
you
don't
do it, what it
read.
is,
Because for
It's-
face value.
it's
Yeah.
your favorite drink, Dan. It is the
Red Bull?
green tea frappuccino
Okay.
with caramel dripped
that
in
sounds
the
good.
inside the cup.
That sounds like a Baby
Like
Yoda
so, the
drink.
way you order it is you ask them to put the caramel sauce along the inside of the cup, and then it's the green tea frappuccino, and then you get the whipped cream on top, and then
Right.
the caramel drizzle on top. And
There's
as
crumbles
well.
on there too. Put
And
that.
the
Put the
little crumbles,
JPEG
too,
image
yeah.
back up.
Oh, there's a picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a picture of it.
That's supposed to look like Yoda in his little robe.
There's crumble on
I
that.
can't.
Yeah,
I
there's
can't
like
tell
a
the
crumble
difference.
you can order on top of it too.
There's
So,
crumble on
yeah.
that.
There is some crumble. Noticeable crumble on there.
but that's what the drink is. If you order that,
That
you
looks
get
cute.
I'm gonna ask for. I'm gonna demand the Baby Yoda.
Okay, go for it.
I haven't seen anything Baby Yoda to buy yet. Like the markets haven't released anything yet.
By the
But-
way, we do not have any submissions for the contest that we've been running.
Not yet. It's only been a week, but you know.
Pete, I don't know if you heard this. So Dan issued a contest for there are 2 different Baby Yoda pops that you can pre-order right now.
Mhm.
The regular pop size Baby Yoda, and then the life size Baby Yoda pop that you can order, also pre-order on Amazon. But
Listen,
Dan issued a contest to everybody, not just the population,
to
but,
the world, basically.
but also the world and hosts and anyone. the highest ranking celebrity that you
Yes.
can find, they have to say, I am so and so, and you're watching Poppin' Off. So I mean, maybe if you want to try to get like Neve to say that, like I don't know, just say it.
Okay, wait, what do I gotta do for to get? And you'll buy the life size one?
Yeah, the life size. Yeah, the pop.
Okay.
Okay, I'm down.
I'm in on this.
The contest is to find the highest ranking celebrity you can get. But like, I mean, Neve's.
What is the
competition.
gauge on how
Timeline?
high ranking? Is it like their IMDb ranking? Like what
No,
is
no,
the official?
Most
Who's going
ranking-
to determine what
let's
is
say
the
We will
most
take a
famous?
vote. We will do it
Yeah,
in the studio. We'll take a vote.
I
We'll
think we're
talk.
the
Okay,
judges.
okay.
I think we're
Yeah.
the judges.
Yes.
I don't know anyone, so it's not like I'm gonna win. So I will be a judge. I will be an impartial judge.
You're gonna run into somebody, I'm sure, on the street
Never.
all the time.
I have never run into a celebrity on the street in New York City.
What?
Now things are gonna change because we talked about it. That's the way it
You are
works out.
Now,
You had Lisa Ann in the studio at Sirius all the time, right? She's a celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to hang out with her in the break room. She's nice.
Dan
There you go.
sees celebrities all the time. He's like a magnet for it.
All
There
the
was
time
one
out
day we
here.
were walking around Studio City. We saw 3 celebrities in one day. We saw Tina Fey. We
Yeah.
saw what's his name? The guy from that's in Hades Town right now on Broadway. He was in
Reeve Carney.
Reeve Carney. We saw Reeve Carney.
Yeah.
We also saw the woman who played Andrea in The Walking Dead, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I saw her
all
in
in
the
the
bank.
same day. All in the same
Yeah.
day.
Interesting.
Walking down
right.
Ventura.
I don't want to change it, but the contest
These
is
people
still
all the time.
going.
Yeah.
Contest is still running.
Mhm.
We haven't picked an end date for that, but
No.
maybe the end of the year?
I'd say
that's a
mid-January.
short-
All right.
We'll do mid-January.
Mid-January. Anyway, but we have one really important thing to get to before we run out of time
What
for
is it?
hashtag trending. A new P-File story. Sean, cue the music. Yeah.
He's had it ready for a while.
Yeah. Pete, you posted the story. It's been a very important story going on. All right.
Hashtag in it for lofty hopes.
Someone is putting tiny cowboy hats on the pigeons in Las Vegas. We need to get to the bottom of this.
That is
There we go.
amazing. Is that animal cruelty? I don't know. Is
no,
it?
you can just shake that shit off.
Animal
How are they doing that?
cruelty.
Is it? Are they stapling it or?
Animal cruelty.
That's the question, people.
What
That
peop-
is the question. It's actually like Lofty Hopes, which, surprise, it is a pigeon rescue foundation. They are actually like raising awareness on it because I'm pretty sure that they're looking for the culprit. Someone is super gluing.
It's super.
Oh, that's not cool.
It's
They're glued.
It's super glued, huh?
no.
Issue. That's the issue. These little tiny hats are getting super glued on these poor pigeons. But just so you know, Lofty Hopes, they have a really good slogan. It's a pigeon positive movement. I'm not making this up. These are real things. This is a real rescue foundation, and this is a real slogan. So help out Lofty Hopes. That's what this episode is brought to you by. Hashtag help Lofty Hopes. Positive
It's not-
pigeon movement. PGM.
Hashtag find the super glue pigeon.
I mean,
we need a better hashtag.
Look, super glue does
Like
come
peach
off in
pigeon.
time. And I'm sure those feathers will fall off too.
That's,
I don't know.
That's not nearly as funny. It'd be funnier if it was like a piece of gum or something.
think that
like,
was
would
hilarious.
Just come off. Super glue on an animal?
I've super glued the cat
no,
so many
you
times.
haven't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you gotta keep if those hats fall off, then every single pigeon is just gonna look like a little fryer.
That's
just like
so
it's
cute.
Just around here, and it's just gonna be walking around, just
Megatron,
poodling all over.
we're not
Makes
going
me
for
sad.
funny. It's a P-Files. We're trying to solve a mystery.
Still
Yes.
makes me sad.
We're not going for funny. We're going for solving a mystery.
I know, but
If
it
you,
makes me
if
sad.
you or anyone you know have a lead to the person that's putting this on, put a little note on one of those pigeons' legs and send it.
Super
to
glue it.
Do not super glue it. Jesus.
Super
Hashtag
glue
peace
it
pigeons.
to the pigeon's leg for safety. Anyway.
Listen, hashtag P-Files.
Hashtag peace files.
All right, guys, stay tuned. We have so much more to get to. We got gamer tags, we've got trending, we've got Netflix and Spill we never got to. Stay tuned. Plenty more popping off. We don't know what's happening.
It's Poppin' Off.
All we need next is Tinder to sponsor us. Because we'll be like, shave your
Light a candle
to get ready for Tinder.
And get ready for that date.
We'll
Swipe
call it
right.
the Tinder
What is it?
package.
Is it swipe right? You know, shave your boobs and light a candle. That's going to be our slogan now from Poppin'
But there
Off.
should be a Tinder package. You get a Randall's candle, you get something from this manscaping website, and then you get Pete to help you with your Tinder profile.
We get paid while you get laid.
The tagline writes itself, people.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
You were looking for the drink with vodka, cranberry, and orange juice?
Yeah, then no one helped me out on. No one didn't know in the population.
Yeah, everyone ignored you.
You didn't look good enough because I have an answer from Johnny Rico. He said it's a sea breeze.
Lassie.
Dude, that was one of my favorite line from the movie when he was just like, have a vodka, cranberry, and oranges. I know it's a sea breeze. Don't make me say it. I'm watching with my nephew. He's like, what's a sea breeze? I was like, did you not just look at him?
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Want to make a commercial? Your ad space here. We can run commercials about Megatron's yoga studio. You gotta make the damn commercial. Pay me for it. Welcome to Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining me tonight, the one, the only, Holidanos.
Good evening.
Hashtag
Megs.
Nutmeg.
No.
No.
All the way in LA. It's a Christmas Pete.
It's Pete Carroll.
That's me.
Is he coaching the Seahawks?
Well, they're all right this year.
Well, Lockett did nothing for me this week.
That piece called on Brian Banks, who's the former football player that was wrongfully convicted and everything, and Pete Carroll. They talk about him. Just random football movies for y'all. Sports.
Mm-hmm.
We know nothing about. Anyway, I skidded into the playoffs for fantasy football.
You did?
Yeah.
I lost 10 in a row.
Yeah. Anyway, he can help me with my fantasy team because I am in the playoffs again, and everyone hates me.
By one game, I lost to my sister's team on the game that the Jets decided to actually play for the first time. Or all the Jets players, and I was like, I'm gonna win. This is gonna be easy. And then next thing I know, the Jets players, each one decided to have a fucking career game.
Wow.
That's your F.
I'm allowed. I will say the F word over the Jets every damn time.
Yeah, I think you're unlimited with the Jets. You can do that.
Hashtag the goddamn Jets.
I lost my matchup, but skidded by points into the playoffs. I took the 4th spot. Super excited because everyone hates me.
How did you do, Megs, with your fantasy football?
I've been watching a lot of Disney Plus.
Yeah. Good segue.
Yeah.
Good segue.
All right. For gamer tags. Neat. Good segue for gamer tags. All right. So, first story came out, I think last week, but PlayStation announced that they are no longer interested in making handheld consoles moving forward. So, the PSP, basically no more.
Good. I'm glad.
I didn't mind the PSP.
I see. I'm not a computer gamer. I just want the comfort of my couch, my big screen, and console games.
But like, here's the thing. I love the Switch.
Yeah.
Because I live with roommates, and all of our, like, the best TV in the house is the main TV. So, like, I can't play Xbox when people are watching TV, but I can take my Switch out and play it, or then when no one's there, I can put it in and watch it on TV.
Well, the Switch is dual. You can do both.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if PlayStation developed something like that, it would be incredible. I would be in on PlayStation at that point.
Yeah, PlayStation's so good though. If they did that with follow the Switch model, then there'd be biting, and that's just not PlayStation. They don't want to follow anybody's model, especially Nintendo's. They're like they're innovators. You know, the Rumble Pack, everything that they do, it's first, and they take risks.
So you didn't have a PSP? You didn't like PSP?
No, I mean, I think I did have them. But I just gave it away real fast. I didn't like it. I just like sitting on the couch playing. That's it. I don't like on the go, not on the train, or anything like that.
Now I think if like future Danny, when he has like an apartment or a house by himself, I'll agree with you.
Okay.
Right now, when I live with roommates and stuff, and like gotta like share the public space, like I have to choose between.
Maybe that could be harder. I think
a little bit. What are you gonna say, Pete?
I was just laughing. We were like, when I gotta share and shit.
That's the Christmas spirit.
I honestly think there's no competition anymore, especially with the Switch. So PlayStation should bow out. Like, especially coming out. I mean, the Switch was the #1 when it came to like gaming systems and tech right now,
Mhm.
the Switch was one of the #1 items on Black Friday. So yeah, there's no competition right now because of the accessibility that the Switch has. They might as well bow out.
Pete, did you get one of the Pokemon games, Sword or Shield?
Nay, I've never got one of those Pokemon. I
Really?
know, never.
You have a Switch?
Nope.
Oh, that's probably why you didn't get it.
You should get a Switch
But
Lite.
a bunch of friends of mine all have the Switch. So, but I'm still, I guess I'm still old school in the sense of whenever we go there, if it's like a party game, we are playing like Mario Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's awesome. It's awesome to be like at like a not a huge party, like a giant house party or anything, but like a smaller party setting.
Like a small little Coke party with the Switch. That's like perfect, right?
I wouldn't have added that synonym to it, but
no, it's from Walmart. It was like one of those sweater parties that they had. You know?
Please tell me we have an image of that sweater. I want that sweater. That's hilarious.
I did not put
No?
that on there. I
Oh.
will put it on there on the rundown on Tuesday.
Tell the population about this sweater right now.
Can somebody, dude? Is this still available to buy? By the way, we don't
No.
have any JPEG support.
Oh, I tried.
That was yanked off the store right quick.
I bet somebody's selling it on eBay for like $500.
No.
I don't know. Somebody purchased it before it got pulled from the site.
$500 is almost worth it.
Yeah,
If you
it's
buy
kind
it
of
for
hilarious.
$500, that would be so funny.
What was going through
This is
somebody's
what I'm going
mind?
to try to find for your Christmas present. Is
Oh my
Santa
God,
Claus
that-
doing
That's what you
coke.
have to.
It was
yeah.
a snowman doing Coke.
No,
No,
it was
Santa.
Santa. It was Santa.
That was Santa? I thought it was a
That
snowman.
Santa.
Making snowballs. He just happened to go about it in a very nefarious way.
That's
see-
hilarious.
Let it snow.
All right.
Or as I pronounced it,
we're-
let it snow.
Oh yeah, it is a snowman in a Santa outfit. So we're both right.
See?
We're kind of both right.
And it says "Let
I
it
know my
snow,"
Coke
and there's
sweaters.
3 lines of Coke in front of him.
With 3 lines of snowball. Damn it.
I know my Coke sweaters, guys.
Did you say 3 lines of snowballs?
3 lines of snowballs that they were making.
Sean,
That's
by
it.
the way, I couldn't hear you, Pete, because Sean is yelling in our ear. Hey, gamer tags? Want to talk about gamers?
What's going on in the gaming world?
Lots of things. We
All right.
talked about. So, by the way, the
It's on
game
Amazon.
for how
I'm
much?
just saying.
For how much?
$32.
For her man right now. This is a Christmas gift.
Wait
You're
a
right.
minute.
Shopping right now. What do you
Wait a
mean?
minute.
go.
Is it on
Buy
Amazon
that right
Prime?
now.
Wait.
Yep.
Buy
It's
it
on-
right now, size
Are
large.
you kidding me? It's on Amazon Prime for $32. We can have these by next Tuesday.
Huh.
If you're
You have a
ordering,
car.
Megatron, get me one, get him one, get you one. We're having these.
Venmo me.
I will PayPal you in the next break. I am dead serious. If you order this right
Danny
now,
doesn't Venmo.
if he's large, get me a medium. Let's have these for
Yes,
next episode.
I will be
I'm
wearing
not
them.
even joking. Let's do this.
Danny, you get Danny an extra large sweater.
Why?
Bathing in it. Like, oh, it's adorable. He's just sitting there. He just looks like little baby Yoda.
How cute.
He's just in like a Coke riddled Christmas sweater. He's just,
All right, so I don't want to run out of time. There's one story on gamer tags that Sean put on here that I think is really interesting, and we have a lot of JPEG support for it, so I think it's really cool. But by the way, the thing I was trying to get to is the Game Awards are going on right now.
Yes.
And like we said on Tuesday, because we can't do any JPEG support for it, and we're on during the middle of the Game Awards.
Right.
We're going to talk about all the results on Tuesday's episode. But shout out if you're watching it. Let us know what's going on. We can't obviously watch it and do our show at the same time. But we will be recapping them on Tuesday's episode. In the meantime, let us know who was right, I guess, for Game of the Year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, but one of the stories I want to make sure we didn't run out of time was the unreleased Spider-Man 4 game. Sean, if you're on the mic, can you come in and kind of just shed some light? How did somebody find this? Like, and this is the closest thing we get to a glimpse of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4.
That is correct, actually, because this is basically all the way back from about 2010. This was an unreleased game version of Spider-Man 4 on the Wii. This is early development stuff, and we have a few images here, but it was randomly unearthed, and this YouTube channel actually made a complete video that's about 20 minutes or so on them playing through this game and explaining some of the stuff you see here. Now, we do have some screenshots here, like this one where Spidey is looking at the city. Now, again, this is early development footage, so you see that the city isn't textured yet, but you do also see glimpses of how they were going to maybe make this more of an open world style game, too. And
So
now,
like closer to a feel of what we got for the newer Spider-Man video game.
a little bit more so, yes. And here there's another screenshot which looks like an early development screenshot of Spidey going after some bad guys here too. And so, yeah, a lot of early footage, but it's all very interesting, especially because it could have shown some potential direction to how this movie could have gone. And even just so many more things. It's a very interesting video. I posted this in the Facebook group, and I do recommend you all give it a nice watch, because if you're really into Spider-Man and Spider-Man history, I'd say you'd find a lot of interest in this.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch this video yet?
Which video? That video? No, I read the article and everything, and I was like, I wanted to know who the villain was, and I couldn't find that, so.
Yeah, it was
Vulture. It was Vulture, huh?
And was Vulture going to be John Malkovich?
That was apparently who was targeted to play the role of Vulture.
He would have been perfect.
Right?
Yeah, he looks like the Vulture. Wow.
Well, we missed out on that.
After Spider-Man 3, though, did anybody care? You know? No. That franchise was just done.
Look, I'm happy where it is now. But, I mean, at the time, I loved the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, when it was the only Spider-Man we had, live-action Spider-Man we had, I loved it.
3, I remember not liking it in the theater.
Oh, yeah, no, 3
Yeah.
I did not like.
So,
but
I'm kind of glad they scrapped that whole thing. Yeah.
Anyway, so, Sean, you put this on here, and it's a game called Table Manners, and it simulates Tinder dates. Can you explain a little bit about this? Like I'm
on Tinder right now.
Well, how about we watch this video that I've provided for this show, and we'll get to it after.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Thoughts?
I like
Thoughts?
no one can hear us, and we're all making reactions. And
Yeah.
somehow I can hear Pete a little bit.
Yeah, Pete's I'm going to buy this.
By the way, Pete, I heard you tell me to shut up. I did not appreciate that very much. But
I didn't say that. That is just what
liar
Sean was getting to.
Liar.
What did
I
you-
heard Sean. I don't know if you guys picked that up either, but I heard Sean. Sean was like, "Yo, shut up, Danny." I was like,
I don't
but
think Sean
as
would
for this
ever-
game, I'm fascinated by this game. I don't know what date would be like. Yes, cut my food for me, stab my sushi, see, and you know what? Pop a bottle of champagne all over my face. I
Yeah,
think that'll be
light the table
Burn some
on
creme
fire.
brulee in front of me.
Yes.
The
Your
blowtorch.
pocket torch, light the candle and roast the creme brulee.
What is this shit?
It didn't look interesting at first, but as the video went on, I was like, maybe I would buy this.
No.
I mean,
Well,
if
it's
it
on
was a
Steam.
download for $5.99.
It's on Steam.
I don't do Steam.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't either, but only because I don't have like a good gaming computer.
Oh, okay.
So
I just don't get what the point of a game of
Have you ever been on a date, Megan?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I don't know. Have I,
Huh.
Danos?
Probably not if you have
No.
to ask that way.
Mm.
My guess is no.
I remember cutting Megan's steak for her and everything. It's the same thing in the game.
Never cut a steak for me.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like dating in LA in general, it's just like I'm terrified to give my date a sharp knife based on my conversation, let alone be like, here, give me this blowtorch. I got your creme brulee. Like,
what?
No, absolutely not. No, kind sir, you're not feeding me shit. So I probably wouldn't do that very well at that game.
Yeah, interesting game.
You know what we should do?
Even though part of the point of that game is that you're really not expected to do well.
What we should do is get this and all play it together on Twitch. There's another video set?
I'm not going to go on video game dates with Dan.
It's the next part of that. It's the rated R version of that one, where you after the date, if you can get back to it after the date, you got to try to undo your pants and shit, all kinds of stuff.
But Sean, there's so many other stories I want to get to. We don't have any time.
Wait, with this one, is it the next one? Because everybody
we have
needs
to
to know
talk
about
about that
this
next one.
Yeah, that's the problem. Sean wants us to go back. The Persona 5 Royal. All right. Sean, explain to me this game for the next video set. Please explain to me.
Well, let's show the video, and then I'll get into it.
You keep wanting to do this. We have to explain what we're getting to.
You hear Sean just said it again. He goes, "Shut up, Danny."
All right, show the video.
You are held captive. I beg you, save the world. What a pleasant surprise.
Here we go.
Idea about that. We were commenting about it the entire time it was going on. None of us have really know too much about it, but we were both agreeing that we liked the cell shading. It was reminding me a lot of like the Borderlands kind of style in gaming with the cell shading and the way things were going.
It's very anime Japanese.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. And Persona 5, well, first of all, this is an enhanced version of what the original release of Persona 5 back in 2017. Now, this version basically adds a lot of extra new features, including a new character, a new dungeon, and overall, well, you get new areas to explore as well. So on top of just going through this long RPG game that, yeah, is very entertaining and has a really great story behind it, including elements where you get to actually simulate aspects of social life, too, even. You get all this extra content on top of that. If you've never played a Persona game before, this is probably one of the best entry points to get into it.
Sean, is this... Oh, you have a question, Pete?
Were there 4 of them beforehand, or is this Persona 5? I am so lost.
I think they skipped right to 5.
Well, there was a couple games.
Hear anything that's going on in the video? So like I'm listening to the movement and some hearts, and I'm like, were there 4 before this? Was it like Personified, like Persona 5? So I got so many questions.
Can we break the fourth wall for a second? So, guys, every time we show a clip, this is why we end up talking, and sometimes we come in, like when it comes back to us, we're in mid-sentence. We can't hear the audio of video. We just can't. So we can see the pictures, and so like a lot of times, like if it's trailers and stuff like that, we've watched them ahead of time. Like the Ghostbusters trailer, the Wonder Woman trailer, the Free Guy trailer, the Boys trailer. Like we've watched them a lot of times ahead of time. So we basically know exactly what's happening in that piece of the trailer. This, not so much.
I couldn't
So-
even lip read on that. I usually lip read, but no way.
Exactly. This, not so much. But I mean, it looked pretty.
It's colorful. I like the way that it was talking about infiltrating the mind and stuff. Believe me, it seems like it's like there is some depth to it all.
Right.
I was like, is this the fifth one?
Yes, it is, Pete.
One of my. All right, so I wonder what 1 through 4 were like.
But Sean, have
colorful.
you been playing with this series? Like, is this one of your go-to games, or is this like you've played maybe one of them, or like what
I've tried a few of the different games in this franchise, and yeah, the setup is usually very similar in the fact that these are RPGs, usually where you're like some sort of high school student or so, and then you get caught up in some sort of fantasy-based aspect. In the case of this fifth game, you basically get sucked into a phone app that allows you to go into this alternative world where you can basically recruit demons to help you fight monsters and actually steal people's hearts in order to change their cognition in order to actually go forth and make people actually act good instead of evil.
It's what the world needs right now.
I mean, let's be honest. If you could literally marry that game with that dating game and just call it Los Angeles and just infiltrate people there just through that phone where you meet terrible people that are demons. Or just my dating experience. Sorry about that.
I do have one thing I do need to say to that, though, Pete, and the fact that the game actually has dating elements itself, so there you go.
Oh my God.
So
Okay.
Persona has competition.
Persona 5. I'm gonna jump down and get into 1 through 4, most likely on some Japanese like version of PlayStation or whatever. PlayStation is Japanese, isn't it?
PlayStation is Japanese.
Move
Yes.
forward.
All right. So I'm really excited about the last two stories on here, and I don't want to run out of time. So first one is Peace Island. It's an open world game in development right now where you can solve mysteries and more as a gang of cats. This is almost a cat chat story.
Do we have a picture or a trailer for this?
We do
Wow.
not.
Now, I've heard teases of this game for like years, literally. Like there's been like a Kickstarter out for a long time, little articles being like, is it further along the path now? Because I'm so
I think
stoked
that's a different
to
game
play.
that we looked at.
No, there's another game that I remember hearing about. I don't
Yeah.
remember it having a name yet, though. Like it was just like explore as a gang of cats, solve mysteries as a gang of
I
cats.
think it's the
And
same.
It looked like this.
I think
just
it's
think
the
it might
same.
be further along in the development
Right.
now, which is exciting. I want it
Now
to
it's
actually
called
happen.
Peace World.
I hope it comes
Peace
out. If
Island.
it comes out,
Peace Island. Yeah, sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We got that big movie called Cats launching in
Oh my God, it
December.
looks
It looks weird. I don't know, but
so
people
terrible.
love cats so much. I think they might do it.
That musical is awful. And I mean, and I'm a musical theater person,
Me too.
but it is literally a group of cats introducing themselves for 2 hours and singing songs as a talent competition to get the right to die and go to heaven in a UFO.
See, that's a good story. I think.
It's weird.
All right.
It is
moving on.
weird.
Last
Yeah.
story in gamer tags.
No.
All right. So we alluded to this. We were talking about this
Yeah.
on Tuesday. We do have some JPEGs. Sadly, we don't have a video for it, but we do have some JPEG sets for it. Resident Evil 3 Remake is finally revealed. It's happening. It is a thing. This looks incredible. We have some JPEG sets.
It looks
We have
so
Nemesis.
good.
We have
God.
in this.
So you
Yes.
get 2 games for the price of 1.
Yes.
Basically, you do. You basically get Resident Evil 3 Remake, which is like the single-player portion of the entire game, but you also get Resident Evil Resistance, which basically was formerly known as Project Resistance. You know, it's a 4v1 asymmetrical versus multiplayer game, and you get both experiences in one.
Yeah. They showed a lot of footage of Resistance at Comic-Con. I watched a lot of it.
And here we have another photo here, which is a screenshot of the game in action here, so you can see a bit of Raccoon City.
I thought it was Black
And-
Friday.
yeah.
It looked like Black Friday.
But we
Friday
do have
in
one more
Raccoon
image.
City.
Yeah.
And yeah, take a look. It's Nemesis himself.
Also Black Friday.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
wanted a TV.
I can't wait to see how this is going to... This was one of the scariest games
Really?
for its time when it came out. Like Resident Evil-wise, this is a scary one. 4 was great. 4 might be my favorite, actually. But the way he said stars and everything made you just run like crazy. Did you ever play it?
No.
Oh, my
That's
God.
great.
I told you this. I said this last episode, and everybody got angry at me because
Yeah, I still am
I
angry.
said I didn't have a PlayStation, and I understand. Look, not all of the Resident Evils were PlayStation
Yeah.
exclusive or stuff like that, but I just didn't play that type of game, I guess.
This was
And
PlayStation exclusive.
I associated Resident Evil with PlayStation.
Okay.
So
Which is the right thing to do, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't tell.
What do you
you're
think,
agreeing
Megs?
With me on purpose.
I thought it looked awesome. I watched that trailer today, and I think it looks gorgeous. Like there were sections of it, I was like, "Is this a game or is this a movie?" Like the animation is so clear. It looks really cool.
We saw the movie. It's Resident
Well, I
Evil
know,
2.
no, but the trailer for this remake for 3, like there are sections of it that looked so clear and vibrant. Like I was, what?
Did
It
Pete,
looks amazing.
Pete, did you play this game, Resident Evil 3?
Yes. And I just hope to God that this sparks another Resident Evil movie and they can bring back Mila Jovovich because I'm sorry, she is my favorite female action star growing up.
Yeah, she's pretty great.
Yes.
No arguments for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna be back. We're gonna tie everything up in a nice little Christmas bow. Like we're wrapping presents. Did you order those sweaters?
My phone died.
Oh, good
I'm gonna have to do it when I get home. I gotta plug my
Great
phone in.
excuse, Meg.
I had
All right,
1%
next Tuesday,
left when I
we
did
will
that.
have those sweaters. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.
It's Poppin' Off.
If you could go back to your childhood and stash away one toy, what would that one toy be?
Dreamcast. I grew up in the country sticks, and so like I didn't have cool internet access. So Dreamcast was supposed to be this high tech coming in, and then like you had like a little screen on it that you could play it. I would like to be able to actually get into that.
I loved the Dreamcast.
VMU, it's called.
2 kill the Dreamcast.
Every system killed the Dreamcast.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Are you enjoying Poppin' Off and want to support the show? Yes! Well, go forth and smash that like button on this episode and subscribe to Poppin' Off on YouTube. You can also follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/PoppinOffShow and on Instagram at the Poppin' Off Show. That's one word for more awesome content. Did you know we also have a Facebook group?
Oh no.
Well, now you do, and you can also join the population and interact with cast members and more there on Facebook.com/groups/Poppin' Off Show. One more time, Facebook.com/groups/Poppin' Off Show.
It's Poppin' Off.
All we need next is Tinder to sponsor us, because we'll be like, shave your light a candle
to get ready
and
for Tinder,
and
yeah.
get ready for that date.
We'll
Swipe
call it the
right.
Tinder
What is it?
package.
Is it swipe right? You know, shave your and light a candle. That's going to be our slogan now from Poppin'
But there
Off.
should be a Tinder package. You get a Randall's candle, you get something from this manscaping website, and then you get Pete to help you with your Tinder profile.
We get paid while you get laid.
The tagline writes itself, people.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Ow. And in another episode ending with Foo Fighters. Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining me tonight, the one, the only, Hana Danos.
Hi, there's Megs, not Megs.
You said Hana Danos
I
again.
did. I did it on purpose.
I like that one better.
I did it on purpose that time.
Cool.
All the way in LA. It's a Christmas Pete.
Carol.
That's me.
All right, so we got to get the product of the night. We don't have a lot of time. We have so much to get to in this tiny little segment, so we don't have a lot of time. The product of the night is a Christmas product of the night that you can order for people who love Thor.
I've heard of them.
Yes, Thor. So, do you have a bathroom?
About 3 of them.
Do you have toilet paper?
No.
Would you like
Yes,
something to
I
hold
do.
the toilet paper that you don't have?
What? Say it again.
So, this is a Christmas idea. Thor's hammer TP holder. Yeah!
That is very pop culture.
It's awesome,
Yeah.
but we don't have enough counter space in our bathroom. Like we use the top of our toilet as additional counter space. I don't know if we would have space.
Not
to take it out.
anymore.
Not
God
anymore.
Not
damn it.
anymore.
I think it's pretty cool.
I think it is cool too. That's a
It's awesome.
definite
I like
purchase.
that.
You gotta just show a video of you pushing whatever's on top of your toilet off and putting that on.
God.
That's great.
All right, so what we want to do is, Pete, you haven't been here in a while, so we want to do a quick one round of rapid fire. Then I want to make an announcement after that. So, Megatron, you go first.
What? What do I say?
Ask him a
What do I
quick
do?
question.
Oh,
It's rapid fire.
Crap. What's your favorite coffee shop in LA? I don't know. No, I don't know. I've never
Eggs.
done this before.
Okay, I have a few questions.
Okay,
You
Dan,
only get
take mine.
one.
Dan, take mine.
Oh.
He can have mine.
Pete, do you watch The Expanse?
Yes.
No, I have not gotten into it. I've really heard really good things though. The new season's coming out soon, right?
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow. Do you have
I do.
time to watch anything right now?
At night I can dabble.
Okay, you can dabble. I love that. It's Netflix and dabble. I like Netflix and dabble better.
All right.
It's
All
so
right.
good. Get into
Yeah.
it. You're welcome.
I will ask my question.
Yeah.
Pete, favorite
Dinosaur.
No, we already
Okay.
asked that.
All right.
Favorite new Rick and Morty episode.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with the app. I'm gonna go with episode 2.
You like the Gluty app?
I'm gonna go with the glue. I love Taika Waititi. I love him so damn much. I really do. And plus, again, they had Boogie with the hoodie. They had the song on there, and I really like that too. I really like the cultural references that they're making right now because it seems
Yes.
pretty timely. So I'm digging the season.
The dragon one, the new episode was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I know. I just said I'm an episode behind. Damn it.
You read the reviews on IGN.
I didn't give anything. I didn't give anything.
They reviewed
away,
that
but-
5.5 on IGN, I believe. Like
what?
Out of 10. And I was there. Oh, this
That
is the
was
weak
stupid.
episode.
We
and
were
I was like,
giggling the whole
Yeah,
time. it was
a
great.
great
Yeah.
episode.
We're
I
not saying
loved it.
anything specific though, so don't worry.
Biggest thing with IGN, just I'm gonna ruin a sponsor eventually. But the biggest thing with IGN right now is they pulled a lot of their writers that used to be gamers, and now they're taking writers from like Entertainment Weekly and shit like that.
oh,
So it's
see, that's good to know.
that's writing on behalf of this. These are people that are just what they do is they critique.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I thought the reviews were going astray a little bit. So that's.
I'm
perfect.
not going to ruin anything, and I'm not going to try to hype it up. But what I will say is this episode, I think, is tied for one of the best episodes
This
of
last
the
one.
season. And honestly, I mean, it sounds crappy. It's a 3-way tie, and it's not even that like the one that's below the 3-way tie is worse. It's just I liked the other 3 more.
I mean, my favorite Rick and Morty episode is Unity. That's my favorite Rick and Morty episode.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that one? Just because I love the again at the end of that episode, whenever he's sitting there and he goes to like obviously blow his mind out and everything happened. Like that ending scene, the way that's scored and everything is a beautiful episode.
So you like the dark stuff. I will say one thing. The original High C Ecto Cooler comes into play, which has to do with Ghostbusters, and it made me happy when it happened.
We giggled at that too.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have a question actually, a real one.
Okay, ask it really quick. So I
Okay,
got an
have you
announcement.
watched The Watchmen yet?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm so behind.
Pete, do
It is
yourself
one
a favor
Oh my God, yeah.
and watch it.
It's one of the most beautifully, elegantly told shows I've seen in a long time. It's perfect from beginning to
I heard
end.
it's really well written. That one especially
Yeah.
really well.
It must be the IGN people are on Watchmen now, right?
All right, so
and the score.
before we run out of time, like I said on Tuesday, next week is the last week of shows that we have in 2019. We're trying to
Okay.
make them as good as possible.
All right.
Tuesday and Thursday will be our last 2 episodes. But fear not, we will be making a couple of special posts and a special extra videos that we will post during the holiday season while we're on break for 2 weeks.
Right.
Maybe a cat chat here and there.
Hmm.
I don't know. I can't say anything for sure. But maybe a feature of our Friendsgiving or a holiday-ish thing.
sure.
We'll call it the holiday-ish.
Ooh.
What about
Like a blanket all holidays?
Yes. But yeah, so next week we have a really cool guest next week also.
Yeah, we do.
And yeah, we're just gonna try to have some fun, and hopefully next Tuesday we will have holiday sweaters.
Well, if Meg's phone works.
Megatron.
Listen,
Yeah.
I will plug it in when I get home.
Oh, the battery died.
It
I've
did.
heard that
It's-
one before.
It's dead. I'm pushing the button.
We've all heard that before. All right, guys. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. We will be back here Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Same as always. Pete, have a great afternoon. I guess.
Yes. Have a great morning, Pete.
Morning.
Bye. Good night, everybody.